Have you ever seen a player have a phenomenal season and wondered what happened to them after that? I noticed some players who fit into this category and decided to make a series about them called One-Hit Wonders. See what I did there? Because they have one good season and baseball players. It's a funny joke. Basically, we will take a look at different players who had one outlier season and explore what happened and find out what caused it and why it didn't continue. This video is about a player who could be considered the poster child for this series, Luis Gonzalez. Not that one, this one. For his career, Gonzalez hit for a 119 OPS plus and an 845 OPS with a 3.4 home run rate. This will be relevant later. A solid hitter, not great, but definitely good. Before 2001, he hit with an OPS plus of 115 and a 815 OPS, with a home run rate of 2.8, which wasn't that different from his career numbers. After 2001, he hit with an OPS plus of 114 and an OPS of 842, with a home run rate of 3.3. In 2001, Luis had his amazing season. He walked more than he struck out, drove in 142 runs, hit 57 homers, had exactly 100 extra base hits, nearly 200 total hits, and had an outstanding OPS plus of 174. To show how much of an outlier this was for his career, his OPS plus increased by 7 after 2001 from his career to that point, from 115 to 122. Normally this kind of season would be a near automatic MVP award, but unfortunately for Luis, there were two gentlemen who were very large and very in charge in 2001, so no dice. Now, Gonzalez was a pretty good hitter for a stretch, with an OPS plus of 130 during his tenure in Arizona, but none of the other seasons he had ever came close to this one. Why is that? Well, first off, his home run rate went way up compared to any of his other seasons, with a rate of 7.8 in 2001, and the next highest of his career, the following year in 2002, was at 4.4. Most of his other ratios stayed the same, and the fact that he was a solid overall hitter already made this increase in home runs a huge impact in his offensive game. Unfortunately, other than that, there is literally no other thing that gives an indicator as to why he produced this way, or why the home run rate went up. Since there's no pitch tracking data for a game that far back in the detail that I wanted, there is not definitive information as to why this is and why it didn't continue. I looked through all of his splits and found that he was just a good hitter pretty much all of the time. He walked a bit more at the end of the year, but that makes sense, given that he was hitting as well as he was. There was no reason to distinguish this year from the others other than his home run rate, because after 2001, he went back to doing the same thing he had done in the decade before. You could say he did steroids, as there was an accusation or two, but why do them for just 1 year and stop? I thought there might have been some evidence of a juiced ball for 2001, given the home run hitting environment, but all the information I could find was about the juiced men rather than the ball. I'll be honest, when I set out to make this video, I was expecting a little bit more pizzazz out of this particular one, but that's truly all there was to this amazing season from Luis Gonzalez. Thank you for watching. If you have anyone you'd like me to look at in the future, or if you'd like to yell at me for being wrong, please leave a comment and subscribe. Subscribe? What does that even mean?